Hey, how's it going, everybody? Galik here from expforall.net, bringing you guys this week's episode of The Link. Got a short update for you guys this week, but I picked out some articles, or some news pieces rather, that I think you guys might find rather interesting. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I've always thought of soccer as being that one sport where all the countries in the world unite together to play and compete in. At least that's probably the only sport, from my knowledge, that actually has the ability to do that. Well, it seems like Microsoft is trying to make the same thing happen with Rocket League. Earlier this week, Microsoft announced Xbox One Rocket League players will soon be able to cross-play with PC players and eventually PlayStation 4 players. This announcement comes alongside another surprise announcement under Microsoft the company touched on this week, being that they are currently striving for future titles to be cross-play compatible with PS4 and PC users. Now, this is extremely exciting. I know a few titles in the past have tried to do this, but they either did not turn out very great, or the cross-play in general has been kind of wonky. And it seems like Microsoft's taking this one step at a time. Now they're slowly launching games on Windows 10 on PC, and they're enabling crossplay between those two platforms. But it seems like they're also striving to make crossplay available with PlayStation 4 users as well, which is pretty freaking awesome. I'm really excited to see how this turns out, where this goes. Sony actually did report that they are on board as well, and they're going to be working on it in the future as well. So it's just going to have to be something that we'll have to turn out, or have to wait to see how it turns out. So if you're one of those people like me who have been waiting to get their Gran Turismo fix for several years now, unfortunately we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Yep, that's right. Initially announced during Paris Games Week 2015, Gran Turismo Sport was originally announced to be releasing sometime in 2016. However, recent reports that have surfaced the web this week have now come out claiming that the developers have plans for a beta phase to take place late in 2016, with a full release ultimately being pushed into 2017. Alongside this, recent reports have also claimed that Gran Turismo Sport will in fact be the next full-fledged Gran Turismo title in the franchise, instead of being a side title like it was originally expected to be. I guess that's kind of exciting to hear that it's actually going to be shaping up a lot larger than they originally planned. That's probably why they ended up pushing it into 2017. And it's like I always say, it's not Gran Turismo without a few delays. At least we're getting a beta. It is really important for companies nowadays, especially when you're trying to launch a big title. You really want that multiplayer to be fully polished up, fully ready to go on launch day, and it seems like that's what Sony's really trying to do with their Gran Turismo franchise. And hopefully it turns out to be really good, because we have been waiting, almost 5 years for a new Gran Turismo title. I don't think I can wait any longer. Forza, I guess, will tide me over until then, but oh my goodness, I just cannot wait to get my hands on the beta at the very least. So as I touched on a few weeks back, and even a week before that, the NX rumors just keep piling in, man. They just keep on coming. They're not going to stop, like I said before. This week, however, we got some software rumors, or a software rumor, I should say, in regards to the NX on launch day. A recent rumor has surfaced in the net this week in regards to a software launch title that is apparently headed to the Nintendo NX. Luigi's Mansion 3 is currently being rumored as a day one title for the system, with the game apparently being very visually stunning. The rumor, which was reported by Dual Pixels, also claims that the title will take full advantage of the NX's hardware power and capabilities, ultimately striving for the game to become a living cartoon of sorts. That's pretty interesting. I guess if you're working with a more of a paranormal type focused game, it would be really cool if the visuals were, completely on par and really awesome. I'm not a huge Luigi's Mansion fan myself. I played a little bit of the first one, completely skipped the second one on the 3DS. But it seems like Luigi's Mansion is shaping up to be like a launch title for new platforms. I know they didn't release one on the Wii, which I don't understand why. The Wii would have been the perfect platform to launch Luigi's Mansion on. But, I mean, when the GameCube first came out, I do believe Luigi's Mansion was a launch title for the Nintendo GameCube. I don't remember if it was a launch title for the 3DS, but I know it came out sometime within the 3DS's first year lifespan or whatever. During the first year of the 3DS launch, I do believe Luigi's Mansion 2 launched. Now we got it possibly coming to the NX. So I see what you did there, Nintendo. I see what you're trying to do with Luigi's Mansion, trying to make him come first before his brother. I guess he kind of deserves that, right? He's always being left behind. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode of The Link, brought to you by expfraud.net. Of course, we have plenty more articles that we've written up on the site, up on our website that you can check out. Got some reviews, got some interviews that you guys might want to check out as well. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this week's episode. Very short update, like I said before. But until next week, you guys keep on gaming, and I will see you all next week. You guys take care.